Alright, let's see. So we are equipped. I've gone through, I got all the upgrades that I had purchased before we quit last time, but it didn't save. Anyway. So what do we want to do? We want to go... Oh! It's Desert Temple time, because we just finished off the Forest Temple. Or Temple, Dungeon, sorry. Look at me if I've been playing with the whole temple mechanics. You know, I have no idea. I don't know. Ooh, that's bright. It's a lot brighter than I thought I was going to be dealing with. Okay, but I do plenty of damage, so I should be able to just go through this, no problem. I'm not sure about these, like, fireball dudes. Okay, they shoot at me. Now, question. Did the poison not take? I wanted to check how much damage my poison shot does. Actually, let's go in here. I've never done... this is the final dungeon, which looks to be haunted. Okay, so I'm just gonna rely on my poison arrows for a second. I just upgraded this bow. I want to see if the upgrades would increase the tick. It actually doesn't seem like these enemies are capable of being poisoned, period. Oh, no, there was. How did I... what? Wait, how am I taking 30 damage? Okay, so upgrading my bow does increase the poison tick damage. That's good. That's something I didn't know and I wanted to know. Why did I... Oh, I've been playing Wizard of Legend. That's why. If I play Wizard of Legend on the same day that I play Moonlighter, it's going to screw with my exact understanding on how to play this game. Not a big deal, but it's noticeable for me. So what's that last dungeon supposed to be? Haunted? Oh. Yeah, so upgrading the bow is it's a 25% increase in damage, but it also nets me some extra tick rate. So a shame I can't upgrade it past a certain point. Let me guess. Yep, figured as much. A shame I can't upgrade the poison bow to be halfway viable. Ow. Oh, there's a little guy in here. Didn't even notice. Yeah, we are taking some damage, but I kind of expected that I was going to have more trouble on this floor. Oh no, we can go through here. Does this game have multiplayer? Sadly, no. It'd be neat if it did. One thing is clear. These dungeons are arranged to assist in the ransacking of them. But there's a glitch in the system, an anomaly working against their design, the guards. They work autonomously, without thought. Their only concern, the defense of the treasures in the dungeon. It seems in direct conflict with the dungeon's sole purpose. I'd wager whatever places the guards here is separate from what forms the dungeons. It'd be neat if this had multiplayer, though to some degree I think it would... Well, I don't know. It'd be fun. But I think that would be a little bit, I think that would be asking a little bit much of the developers. Okay, I don't see any sparkles. I'm probably just going to use the bow and arrow. The reduced damage is kind of rough, but but it's helpful. I'm probably going to chuck myself into the pits. We do want to... I think there's usually a battle room, some other things on every floor. Okay, did entry 103. Recent store shortages are no longer considered errors in keeping. Materials and various tools are actually vanishing on a daily basis. A guard program is being created to keep an eye out for the intruders. Wait a second. So those notes are separate. Those notes are interesting. So we might actually be raiding another dungeon. Like, us going in here for... Ow. Us going in here for supplies? We might just be robbing random people. Okay. Yeah, I've got plenty of HP. Nope. Nope. I think they're telling you about the ghost. Yeah. I think they are telling you about the ghost, but It sounds like there's two parallel worlds connected by these dungeons, and so I'm effectively running into to rob these people blind. There we go. Alright, so we want to switch in... What do we have that's garbage? I guess I can just switch in some flammable dust. Hopefully that'll work. Perfect. But so, two parallel worlds kind of connected by the dungeon, and so we're effectively going into these parallel worlds to rob them blind? I think that's how it works. That's my assumption, anyway. Let's see. Wow, yeah, there's no other pits in here. So, I guess the rule of having the chest that I can send things back to on the forest floor seems to have either changed, or is never a rule, and just pure happenstance that I kept getting it. I guess that makes sense. Okay, I do have a lot of crap in my inventory. I should probably switch it out. I don't know what's more useful. Fire gems. Fire gems are something starred. Actually... Oh, no. We're fine. I've actually, favorited, preemptively the next set of gear upgrades for my sword and shield and my, my bow, so I can upgrade them. Who are you? Okay. Oh. 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 Okay. Okay, so this thing is a little bit more dangerous than the other ones. Let's see. I might just grab my stuff and run. This place is a little herdier. And I prefer to just get away with as much as possible. We have wires. We have a lot of crap that we probably don't need. Chilled lava. I'm gonna get rid of the dust for a second. That is super common. And, oh. This has to be over here, and this has to be over here. Okay. I think I'm just gonna book it, because I wasn't really planning on going too far in here. That cost, though. Ooh, yeah, getting out of here is pricey. I'm not too hurt by the prices, though. Like, I have so much money I can just kind of do whatever I want. I'm just gonna kind of play it safe for a little while. Also, haven't played this in a couple of days. The town, we want to get the banker. Wait, he sets up in the... Oh. You would have expected the banker would get, like, a whole building or something, but no, he's just standing there. What? We just have the Monopoly man just... What? No, hold on. Did the workman just build a man? Is this like a weird automaton banker?
Oh, yes, I am Edward, a new citizen of this marvelous town of Rynoka. I like to call myself a broker. I deal in capital, making your gold work for you. Invest in my business ventures, and I'll make you a richer man. I'm busy with other business at the moment. Come again in 3 days, and we'll talk again.
Okay, that's interesting. Sure. Let's see. I don't have anything else to... Ooh, I might have something to spend money on. Let's see. So we've bought pretty much everything from this guy, except for the... Okay, so desert culture. But I can buy these. Wait time and queue. Ah, more tips. That's very expensive. And speed of visitors. Well, I'm gonna grab that for now. And there goes all my money. But that's fine. I did have a major expenditure. Okay, I wanted to see... It's this one. We need this. I'll buy one of them. I should have bought more. My inventory is full. Dang it. I guess I'll just get rid of the enchanting crystals. I didn't even think. I'm sorry? What do you mean my inventory is full? Oh. You know what? Let's just go back out to the main menu for a second. Let's start this afternoon over. I don't need the 10% tip thing. I need new armor. So let's do this again. Oh man, it's like 90 something outside. Okay, good. It's midday, we have all of our stuff, and I have all my money back. So we'll get the banker, and then we'll get the rest. Let's see. So, let's go over here. We need these two. You know what? Yeah, I'll hold on to that book. I really have no idea if the books are even remotely useful. But that's fine. Wait, was the electrical device you're forcing... that was an electrical device. Are you forcing them to give you more money? A little. I will. Oh, I can sell some of your items if you want to take the day off from the shop. I'll take 30% of the benefits, but you'll be free to battle in the dungeons. No, not today. So that's what she does. I can effectively keep doing dungeon runs while she's out and around. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, well let's go build Monopoly Man again. And we'll talk to him again. And then, instead of getting the electrical device, because the extra 10% would make a difference, but it's more important that I progress in the dungeons right now. Okay, so we've already read this, blah, blah, blah. Okay, there we go. So, inventory is empty this time. How much do I need? I need... I need 5 more. Oof, pricey. But I can afford it now. Let's see. No, it's here. Interesting, yeah, so we can buy the carnivorous mutae seeds. They're very expensive. It bugs me a little bit that most of these resources can't be used for anything. Like, I have the carnivorous mutae seeds, which are... It's like, could they grow into something? And the answer is, no, they can't. They never added any functionality for it. Which makes me a little bit sad, because it would have been lovely if you could, it would have been lovely if we could have crafted more with these resources. Oh well. Let's see, do I still need magic wood for something? No. No, I'm good on magic wood. Good. Okay. Let's see. Well, let's go make some money. I'm not going to use the shop assistant. So the shop assistant is not mandatory. The shop assistant is in fact a purely optional thing that I guess I don't have to worry about. It'd be nice if she kind of helped out around while I'm working, but I guess this works better. Let's see. Let's go back to this chest. None of these are important for what I'm doing here. So I guess I can take this. No, we'll take the desert history. I mean, heck. I can sell some of the books too. Let's just make cash. I don't have that many supplies on hand to just sell. Some of this I will. Wonder, have you ever played Path of Exile? I've played it many times. I've tried many times to do a series on it, and I've failed many times. It's something that I'm either going to have to play consistently in multiplayer with my friends, or I'm going to have to, Oh! The quest guy's here. Okay. Take the whole thing. There we go. We don't have any thieves. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So that's just straight up free money. I mean, it was kind of a pain getting all those like little script things to show up, but whatever. Yeah, someday I'll play Path of Exile. Someday. It's gonna be a while. Or someday I will do a full playthrough of it. I think I just need to specifically binge through it in a couple of days, as opposed to trying to break it up over the course of shorter streams. Oh, right. Can sell these. There we go. Okay, speed powder. Sure. Let's see. In that case, let's gather this speed powder back, and I'll just do a forest temple run. Okay, so those sell for a lot more than 2,000. Good to know. Broken battery. Just put things up for 3,000 maybe. I guess I can fit some more in here. I'll just put up the forest manual. I haven't seen anybody that looks like they're thieving. Chilled lava. No, we haven't seen how much that sells for. Magnetite, fluid conduct. I'm just putting things up for whatever price. And if it's no good, it's no good and we'll just sell it later. And there's the thief. Okay. Life is good. I don't think anybody's made off with anything. Now, this is desert history. Let's try 10,000. If the forest history was 5,000, maybe 10,000 seems reasonable. Okay. So 2,000 for this lumber is a bit much. Let's just do that. And desert stone. I truly have no idea what any of this sells for. I'm just kind of throwing it up at whatever price. Okay, so selling the meteorite or magnetite or whatever it's called at that price is totally viable. Let me see, what else we have? Chilled lava, 2,000. Good, selling at the right price. I guess we'll just do 2,000 for a lot of these things. If that ends up being low, that's fine. I'm sitting on so much money I don't even know what to do with. Okay. Oh, somebody didn't like the price of one of those. Probably this? Was that? Yeah, 3,000 is too much for this. So I guess just consistently doing 2,000 is a reasonable price. Same thing with the logs. Good stuff. Well, liquidation sale worked out great. And yeah, once we get the next tier of sword, I will probably start, let's see, magnetic core, which we've already sold these. 1,000 is too much. A soldering iron. Well, I guess if my shelves weren't empty, I'd be... If my shelves weren't empty, I'd be, throwing it in the bargain bin. But unfortunately, my shelves are getting bigger than my backpack. It'd be nice if they gave me the functionality to start, sending things home instead. You know, starting in the 3rd dungeon. Oh well, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Is the shop fully upgraded? Not quite yet. It's almost there. Okay. Flammable dust. Diamagnetic. We don't want to sell the other stuff. Yeah, and we'll actually have run out of things. I'll have to start making some extra runs. I guess I could just start portaling? The assistant is kind of... I'm not going to say laughably useless during actual gameplay. She's just kind of like, I don't feel like selling things right now. Character, which I guess works out. Okay. Everything's doing pretty well. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of money. I don't really know what to do with most of it. I guess let's put these over. Oops, there we go. Right. I can probably get rid of a lot of this stuff. Because I can always rebuy it if I need it for anything. So I might as well just chuck them up on the shelves for now. Okay, so these are probably worth... Let's do 6,000 for the both of them. Chances are we'll never find any more, but that's okay. And I've never actually tried selling I've never tried selling golem history. So I'll just set it for like maybe 2,000, give or take. It would be nice if the assistant would just auto sell things. You know, whenever people had a purchase, they'd just go up and they'd just go up to the assistant instead. I actually would prefer that instead of the whole like, you can I'll take 30% of your profit in trade for I'll take 30% of your profit in trade for stuff. This is worth a lot, from what I remember. I think. Okay, and nobody even bothered to look at this today. Nope. Get rid of those things. I'm just gonna toss the rest in here. At least for now. Let me see. Anything else to do? Nope. So, I don't think I have enough resources to upgrade anything. Not today. Yeah, we haven't even found what I need. What about you? Okay, so we found one out of... Ugh. Yeah, this is gonna take some runs. Oh, but you know what I can do? What I haven't done, I need to upgrade my armor. Because I did go out of my way to spend money on it. Oh, we even found some of the resources required to upgrade my headband. For the 4th tier. Well, that'll be later. I gotta get to the previous tier first. That was hardly English. Whatever. Okay. So, unmark that. Let's, mark these as favorites. That way I know to save those resources. I add that to the wish list? The answer is no. Wish I could. Yeah, the elemental weapons look really cool. Shame there's, like, no diversity to them. Like, I really wish there was a poison tree, a stun tree. Like, imagine if the weapon tree system in this game looked something, like, out of, Monster Hunter. Oh, that'd be nice. Oh, well. Okay, so let's go spruce up my armor. I've got the full set now, and I took a lot of damage previously. Okay, potions, enchantments. Okay. And I can upgrade... Wait, what? I thought I... Oh, no, I never actually maxed out the broom. We were just looking at it. We never actually did max it out. I guess I'll keep buffing the bow. Because it might take a little while for me to get all the resources to upgrade it. See, I didn't need any potions. Now, I could go back to the... I could go back to the forest for a bit. For the speed powder. Because he wants 5 speed powder in 3 days. I wonder how much I could buy speed powder for. Let's, yeah, let's get that out of the way early. And everything I can get out of the forest dungeon is just straight money. Because I have no use for it anymore. None of the upgrade paths require it. There's a lot of useless junk in this game. Man. Oh, I'm trying to... Like, I'm trying to think of... games with, like, extremely interesting crafting systems. Keep an eye out for sparkles, by the way. We always need more. I guess, like, Don't Starve had, like, a really ridiculous crafting setup where, like, practically everything you could... Practically everything you could find had, like, a tangible use. Yeah, okay. The status effects bow really is only good for going up against the, going up against bosses. Okay, those are sparkles. It might not have been obvious, but there's like a little bit of a sparkle in the corner of this pit. And so if I fall into it, we end up in an area. Oh, we end up in the chest room. Okay, I'll hold on to that. Like, it would have been so cool if there was, like, a really ridiculous, like, crafting almost survival setup with this game, so you could, like, you almost had to build your shop yourself, and there was slightly less use for money, and more for, like, the random resources you're grabbing. Because it's a little disappointing where it's just, like, all the items in the, dungeons mainly boil down to, is this worth more or less than the other ones? And I'm like, no, I wanna actually be, like, weighing the usefulness of it. It's also kind of, what even... Ah! Well, that... I was legitimately surprised there. Gonna be honest. I was like, where's the last enemy? And then the chest came to take nibbles. Let's see, bush sword. No, this was on the skeleton I busted up. Okay, those are some sparkles too. Let me see. So these are completely useless. I'm not even sure what plant flesh is used for in this game, apart from fodder. Let's bop down here. I think I know what it... Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, I can work with this. There we go. Let's see, is there anything left? Probably not. Yeah, we've been everywhere. Let's see, I don't need any potions. Yep, everything else. You're good. Still looking for that speed powder. It's the only thing I honestly care about from this dungeon. Everything else really will just get sold off. Not to the highest bidder, but just whomever. One of these days I'll have to play Racketeer. I was talking to Shell about it, and I was like, maybe someday you could voice act the game for me, so I could actually do the series. Because unfortunately, Racketeer's, like, entire cast is female. I should probably mention this, if people don't know what Racketeer is. Damn it! I swing, and it just goes straight through. Not that it's actually that much damage at this point anymore. Ow, ow. Didn't even see him. But Racketeer is kind of the predecessor to this game, in a lot of ways. Very similar mechanics. The whole shopkeeping aspect of it, let's see. Toss this over here and let's reveal what this is. Because we're looking for speed powder. No sparkles in this one. Unless there are sparkles in the top left. I guess I could always just check. Anyway, I mean, it's like 5 damage. Nope. But so effectively, you're running a shop, trying to pay off a massive debt, instead of trying to beat, like, this big dungeon or something like that. I think partway through the game, you get access to... Partway through the game, you get access to, like, adventures that you can... It's either one or multiple. I've never actually played that much of it. But you get access to adventurers that that will, like, go get you loot and resources and stuff. But if I remember, the gameplay was just about as clunky. I could be wrong. You have to swap items when you're in the pit. Oh, yes, you do have to do an Indiana Jones thing to get the Force Manual. Damn it! It doesn't even have that much HP. It's just infuriating. I guess that really is what the bow is for. Okay, and more destruction. Sure. Why not? Ball. Perfect. Ah, missed. But yeah, I've always wanted to do a series on the game. Because I saw one of my friends play it, like, ages ago, like, in the middle of college, I believe. And so, like, I always wanted to do a series on it, and I tried. But I tried, like, right before I went on a trip or something, and so, like, I started the series, and I'm like, you know, holy crap, this dialogue is way too dense for me. Because it was just, I think the first half hour was tutorial and talking, and it was just like, no, I wanna actually play a game. I want a capitalism ho. Which sounds really weird out of context, now that I've, you know, thought about it. But whatever. Weapon Shop Fantasy has been a fun game. Yeah, I finished that one, though. Weapon Shop Fantasy definitely had some more of the, like, shopkeeping mechanics I think I was interested in. Because it practically was like an idle game for how much you just sent your party out to do things. Have they updated that game at all? Because I played it. I played it on launch and had a relatively good time. But it was sparse, and I think I finished it actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, like I got solidly into the post game, and I think I just got bored. Nope. Dude, there's also Shopkeep 2 now. Yeah, we tried that. That was real bad. I'm usually pretty, like, okay for new games and whatnot, but Shopkeep 2 just... nothing about it was fun for me. We tried very hard to mine all of the fun nuggets out of that, and we're just like, this just wasn't enjoyable. I liked Shopkeep 1 because you were kind of limited on things. You didn't have much money and you had to... You were limited on things and you had to, like, really worry about stuff? Maybe? Maybe I'm, like, overestimating it, but it definitely did feel like it was much more of a, economy simulator, whereas Shopkeep 2 feels like they're honestly trying to go for something like this, but they lacked the breadth or depth of it, and I ended up finding out, like, 10 different bugs that more or less made the game incredibly easy to play. I wonder how's your voice doing? It's fine. I don't know. I have definitely been skirting the threshold of running myself ragged a little bit, for sure. I think that's just been kind of the past couple weeks. Too many games coming out, and I'm trying to get ahead on them, and finish them, and so on and so forth. To make my life easier on myself. Oh, Sparkle's in the last room. Eh. Must have missed it. Oh, there's a treasure chest in the back. I was looking for the, Oh, you can just destroy that. Okay, that's cool. I'm looking for speed stuff. I'm not finding any. Let's just sell the venom jelly. The life fluid. Plant flesh. I'm just kind of offloading whatever. We're actually making a decent amount of money just kind of being here. Ow. These suckers are aggressive. Okay, still no speed powder. Ah, but we have some things I can work with. Let's keep selling these. It's kind of selling everything. Oh, right. Petals sell for bupkis. There's no point in holding on to them. So, no. Let me see. I'm just gonna sell these. Okay. Hey, thank you, Skyward, for the sub. Oh. He didn't die. I guess he has just a little bit more HP than I was expecting him to. I kind of just expect this dungeon to fold before me. And when it doesn't, it's a bit of a surprise. I do think this will be the last time I go after, I do a quest for a dungeon that I'm not currently trying to farm. Going back just to grind for a resource that I might not get enough of is actually shockingly cumbersome. Because, yeah, I used to get a lot of speed pattern. Haven't seen hide nor hair of this stuff on this one. Let's see. Let's see. I'm taking some damage here. I should probably be kind of careful about that. Oh, let's see. Let's keep selling leaves. How much... Have I ever sold any of this? No, I have not. I guess I can just stack those together for now. Should probably get rid of all of the spare slime. Because I'm barely even touching my healing potions. My chest. Leave it alone. There we go. Got it. Okay, and we get yes, we have enough speed powder. Perfect. I just have to queue it up, and then I can actually just leave. Which is tempting enough. There's not really a whole lot of reason for me to stick around. No. Let's not waste our time here. Let's actually pursue resources. Slime. I send home. I can send the sword home, because that won't stack. Okay. And that should be good. Perfect. And lore. Let's see, will I be doing multiplayer today? I generally always do multiplayer, unless it's like a Tuesday or Wednesday, and it's kind of... It's always kind of dodgy on those days. Let's see. Nope. I want to keep that around. Let's see. What can I sell? No, honestly, I'm just going to get rid of the breakable things. I'm making half my fortune just by vendoring trash. I know I could make a lot more money if I kept portaling and bringing it back, but that's okay. Also should probably maybe think about healing at some point. Well, hopefully we'll have the healing pool soon. See, I've taken some hits. Not many, but enough that I'm, you know, within spitting distance of death, which is a very, very weird statement to make. I guess, actually, if I wanted to safeguard this run, if I do die, on the extreme off chance, this way, no matter what, I will have the speed powder I'm looking for. Come on! I really, really don't like those. Okay, well, I can drink a healing potion because we just got another one. I haven't seen any slimes yet in the desert, so if we're lucky, I don't have to deal with them, period. Oh, we just auto-equipped that. And what do we got here? I've got a decurse. Decurse that. Pick this up. Oh. My bulbs are stacking weird. Okay, we're probably going to want to just head back after this, maybe? Maybe not. Send the pots back. Send these over here. Do I have any more? Yeah, I've got some of these. We've got a lot of dupe items. And something that I can send stuff home with. Let's send the breakable stuff home. Okay. I'm assuming pure acid. I don't think I've tried selling pure acid yet. Oh. Oh no, now it's working. It wasn't working previously. We've actually got another set of speed powder here. Well, I don't think I need the second set of speed powder, period. I'll put that over whatever the mystery thing is. It'll give me more speed powder. A lot of these. Fruit's gonna get destroyed. Okay, good sign. Let's see. Are you good to do giveaways yet? No, sorry, Death. I forgot to actually get it set up. After this run, I can quickly apply it over. For, people that don't know, I have to, like, manually enable my moderators to do giveaways through Nightbot. It's really stupid. I feel like it should just kind of be an automatic thing, but oops. Yeah, I slept through today. It was good. I didn't sleep too late, but I definitely was, like, semi-non-functional for much of the day. And we've got the healing spring here, so I can get my HP back. I really should probably just go home. Backpack upgrades would have actually been really nice in this game. Have I ever tried selling the magic mushrooms? I haven't. Let's get rid of the forest fruits. We're not finding much. And those leaves are gone. Forever, potentially. Okay, so I've got decurse and send home. Let's send the enchanting crystals home. Then let's probably reveal what this is. Okay, so we probably don't want to convert that over. Okay. Also got one more. I'm gonna put that there. What is this? Oh, more fruits. Good stuff. Okay. I'm gonna probably just put that there. Because we've got the slime being converted, we've got everything being converted. This is stuck as nothing. I guess let's go back and heal for a second. And we're full up on health. I really like those healing pools. I think this game would be a lot more frustrating without them. Like, substantially so. But instead, it's just kind of pleasant. Are we on the 3rd floor? I don't know, actually. Oh, yeah. So we actually just cleared the dungeon. Oh, good timing. It's a real shame you can't refight the bosses, but I guess it works. I feel like you should be able to bypass the teleportation, like, teleport out of the dungeon cost. If you, the teleport out of the dungeon cost if you actually reach the boss chamber. Shame you can't. Alright, what do we do? I haven't seen enough resources. I pretty much can't buy anything. We've got our speed powder, so that's probably the most important thing that I should probably squirrel away. Oh. I don't know why that's just sitting there. Oh. And I already had some speed powder. Good stuff. Okay. In that case, let's just send that over. Stack what we've got in my inventory, which is pretty much... everything is good now. Nope. Let's see. We don't need any more of these logs. Already got one of those. It's probably this chest that, yep, all the spare stuff went into. Let's see, who's the guy in the middle of the store? That's my assistant, who I don't use. So let's just make, let's almost go make money. I got one other thing I can do, that I can spend money on. Because after this, I'm pretty much just hoarding resources until I can get an upgrade. I already, what? I already bought that? Oh. Oh? Did that get saved? I have no idea. I guess I'll buy shock value. Why do we have, like, a bunch of weird, like, horror traps? It's concerning. Let's see, so what's the assistant good for? You can you can more or less pay the assistant 30% of your profits for a day to run the shop instead, so you can run the dungeon. Which is, I mean, it almost makes sense, but only if I really really don't feel like running the shop. And honestly, running the shop's kind of my favorite part of the game, as simple as it is. Because the dungeon crawling gets a little frustrating with those slimes. The desert area is probably going to be easier, though.